Hi, I'm John Collins with Word of Life, and we just wanted to take a time to get with you live as youth leaders and youth workers across the United States that are partners with us, and just communicate some things to you that we want to do to serve you. What an incredible, unprecedented time we're in right now. It reminds me of the verse in Psalms that says, "My God is my rock in whom I take refuge, my shield, and the stronghold of my salvation." I love that word rock because it seems like right now it's shifting sand every day on what's going on in the United States. But hey, we've got a God that we can rest in, and I know you know that. Well, what we've been doing here in local church ministries over the last couple of days is just thinking about ways that we can serve you as a local church youth worker and the churches that are partnering with Word of Life, churches all across the United States, because we know most of you and many of you are not allowed to meet. And you're wondering, how long is this going to go on? Your kids are at home, and you're trying to figure out and you're scrambling, much like we have been for the last few days, to figure out ways that you can connect and stay connected with your youth group. In fact, as we've been reflecting on that, we like the word reconnect. And we think about reconnecting. What we want to do as a team and what we've been working on is putting together a plan to provide resources for you as a church that you can use. That'll be something that will be provided in basically a virtual youth group concept. And so here's what we've done. We've been putting together some resources. One of them is really, in fact, we just in the last few hours really figured out pathways for you to either do youth group virtually and or small groups virtually. And we're going to be sharing that with you in the days to come. Also, putting together short devotional videos that we will host and post on our YouTube channel for you to have free access to and to use. And then we're also, with those videos, going to provide small group discussion starter questions. So now as a small group leader, you'll be able to watch a video and then discuss that with your youth group and have prayer time with them and continue that connection every week. And then we also want to provide opportunities in those small group times to help your students think about, okay, they're at home, they're with their family, they're not going to school, they're not hanging out with their friends. Are there ways that they can continue to serve and God can continue to use them? And we believe that there are. So that's what we're planning on providing for you over the next 4 weeks initially, and then we're going to keep our pulse on the situation. We're pretty positive that it's going to be longer than that, and it's our commitment that as long as youth groups are not meeting and churches are closed and not able to meet, we're going to provide resources for you as a youth ministry that you'll be able to utilize to have connection with your teenagers every week. I want to share as we close, this is such a great opportunity to open conversations with people right now who are just scared. And boy, what an opportunity to have gospel conversations with people. In fact, my friend Greg Steer likes to put it this way. You can't quarantine the gospel. I love that. The gospel always works. It's the power of God to salvation, and it's our desire to resource you, to resource students, so that you can continue your ministry to them. So thanks for joining us, and I want to thank you for your faithful and just fruitful ministry in the lives of teenagers. Let us continue to help you do that. And by the way, we also, as you get these resources, we want to make these free to anybody. So if you have friends in youth ministry, pass it on to them. We just want to be a resource at this time where we can help you serve your youth. Thanks for joining us.